Mm,
Oh, what episode this is? 5, right?
yes, Cinco de
Oh, we
Ma
made it
wait,
to 5. Let's
that's
go.
a 5 that's like a full week's worth.
Yeah, it is actually.
Well, work week. Work week.
Work week.
Episode
Gross.
5 of CCP, baby.
We gotta keep on going, cause
I ain't gonna
our livelihood depends on this.
Nigga say our sponsorships are in the works.
We
Uh,
we refuse to give up until we get just one nibble of blue chew, just one smidge. Let me pop
well,
them like a gushers. That's all I care about,
right here on live, we just going.
right? Like, cause here's the thing, right? If we get sponsored by Blue Chew, at least they'll know we're not faking it, right? We'll be trying it. What is it, Manscaped? I'll find something to shave. You know,
Yeah,
like
live, you gonna shave,
line up the beard. Like,
but
oh,
that's not what it's for. That's
hey,
for
look, I
something.
gotta see if it works because I don't unless I figure out to be a hot tub streamer and they let me slide. I don't know.
The hell is hot tub? I don't even think I want to know. But what is hot tub streaming?
It's exactly what I said. Simple as
Exactly
that.
what as like basically girls in bikinis in the
Yeah.
tub.
Oh,
Look.
see, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Just
it's not that
chatting.
bad, right?
It's not that bad,
You think
honestly.
they'll let me slide though? Like,
Hey man,
can
for
I?
uh
Manscaped,
Can I?
it's
Oh, I
worth
can't
it,
fit
bro.
nothing. Can't fit nothing. But one day we'll rent a place out.
Word, we'll go to like the spa with like a tripod, and we'll just oh, that's
Whoa. You,
sanitary
we
at all.
go in, they're gonna be like, "What are you guys recording for?" I was like, "I promise, it's not. It's not a porno,
It's not
but
what you think,
well,
I'm
we
just trying to
promise
chat."
it's not what you think.
I'm like, "It's
sir.
really not what you think."
Sir, please. And they start kicking us out in our drawers and towels.
Oh
That's
man.
not good.
So yeah, episode 5. Who would have thought? But we got to keep on going, because how else we gonna post our freaking socials on on YouTube? Because the rules is you got to be here for a month, and I was like, wow, great new rules.
I feel like you said this before, but it's still a shocker.
I know
You gotta be
exactly. I gotta keep reminding just in case they'd be like, "Oh, why don't they put their links in the videos?" And now I literally can't. Which also, you guys should like, subscribe, and if you're watching
word.
this on Twitch, follow, make me famous. As you can see on my bio, um, it does say trying to be a popular boxer influencer.
Yeah, let them know that
So if this
you taking
if this is on the
Logan Paul.
backlog, if this is on the backlog of Twitch and people decide to watch it, I'm gonna clip it. I'm like, look, my purpose. My purpose is to find a way to box somebody. That's it. It's gonna be the never
But
ending goal. And then I'll quit Twitch. Call it a day.
We just gotta get one match, bro.
Just one match.
One
Oh
match.
damn, my camera.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe.
Oh, hold on. Turn on. Give me a second, bro.
God damn.
drop a follow and fix his
It's
camera.
Now
it's
we
so
we keep
crazy. Like,
missing.
it's so crazy because it just automatically turns off. Like, it's not even like, as you can see, it still works. I didn't have to like unplug anything. So it's like, see,
No.
if you like and subscribe and follow me on Twitch, I wouldn't be having I'd be having these problems. Could have a working camera, maybe even a working life. Cause life right now is life isn't the same.
Bro, that shit froze. You was like for mad
Oh
long.
really? On my end, that was still good.
Oh, that's funny. I hope it captures my end, bro. Because that was
No,
funny.
everything is still good. So we're Gucci. Oh
Say
man.
that. Say that.
So what's going on? Week 5. What's
We
the is there any news? How is there any life things happening? Is there any new anime? Oh, speaking of anime, watch Gundam Witch Mercury. 10 out of 10. So good. The Witch of Mercury.
what the hell is that?
It's a Gundam series, and honestly, if there's any if there's any Gundam series that I would recommend to newcomers, especially in this new age of anime, because now you can't even recommend Gundam G and be like, ugh, it's like Gundam G. Why is their voice acting like this? And I'm like, what? Like, you mad of Burning Finger, Shining
I'm about to
Finger,
say, bro,
King
Domo
of
Kashu
Hearts?
is
Domokashu
golden.
was, yo,
Golden.
I tell people this, they don't understand. All these other Gundam people, they just sit in a chair. If they
Like,
if they lose an
Trash.
arm in Gundam, they lose an arm in real life. 10 out of 10
Son.
series. Like, it's not even a debate. It's that good.
G Gundam is the top tier for any Gundam show, bro. That's all I'm saying.
And
That
now
Gundam Speed, I'm not feeling that, bro.
and now I'm saying, now there's another G Gundam here, and
I'll
like
check it out.
the Witch of Mercury, it's fair to say that, if you're not into Gundam or if you're trying to get into Gundam, I highly recommend the series. Really damn good. It full it went full Evangelion.
oh wow. Okay.
Literally episode 12, they was like, "Oh, you thought this was a wholesome series? You changed our minds." It was like, time for depression." And it just
Nah,
ends right there. I was like, "Wow, that's great. 10 out of 10. What an incredible experience. Highly recommend it."
terrible. I'm about tired of depression in anime, bro. I feel like I've seen enough. You feel me? I miss the wholesome animes that I used to grow up on.
Watch
Like,
Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is kind of wholesome.
bro, we've been through this, bro. Not watching no bum
Until
ass
you
shit.
watch Chainsaw Man, like I need you to watch Chainsaw Man. Like the series, the 12 episodes is over. Just watch it.
But why
Just
though?
real quick.
But why?
Just real quick.
Because the
Just check
main
it out, bro.
character is like who everybody truly wants to be.
Goku? No. I'm not I'm not seeing that, bro. I don't think I see that in that anime.
Look, if you want wholesome, just watch Spy Family. Watch,
Oh, Spy
watch,
Family,
watch
it's
the Spy.
Spy Family is so wholesome to the point where I get mad that it's too wholesome.
Wholesomeness makes you aggressive?
Because but it's happy aggressive because I'll be eating and I'll be watching the show. It's like, oh, it's like it's so good. It's like, how dare you be so happy? Speaking of happy, and we speaking about Spy Family, you guys need to watch. If you're into Spy Family, and I'm posting this on YouTube, and this is on Twitch, Buddy Daddies is really good.
I was about to say, were you about to talk about Buddy Daddies? Because I started
Buddy
watching it.
Daddies, bro, it's a 10 out of 10.
Don't let the title fool you. It's a
We're
good
missed.
show.
Word, don't not in 2023, bro.
Bro, I don't know what
The
you're
plot,
talking
big look. The plot is this: two secret agents, right?
about.
Two secret agents adopts a girl after they smoke her daddy
Damn.
because
That's
they're
dark.
spies. So she was trying to go see her real dad, but her real dad was like in the gang in the mafia, and she didn't he didn't realize that was his daughter. He was willing to shoot her. So the one of the spies, he was like, "Oh, I'm your real dad." And she was like, "Oh, dad." She jumps to the dad. The other spy came in and smoked them in the head, and now they're literally buddy daddies, literally buddies
Because
who have to watch a
they're
kid because they killed their dad.
yeah, like they're literal friends, and they're both assassins, and they're basically adopt this child.
Yeah, subscribe,
Subscribe.
follow.
I think each one of us should have our own saying when we see the green flicker. Like, Ricky, you say subscribe. I'm gonna say like, and Drew say follow. So we can like, comment, and subscribe because that's funny though. But yeah, it sounds interesting.
Yeah, you should watch it. The animation is good. The music is great. I didn't know what I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like a bad version of Spy Family. And I was like, oh wait. I was like, Buddy Daddies is. You know how anime does this thing where they're too lazy to draw other characters walking in the street? You don't get that in this show. There was people everywhere. I was like, what is this budget? You over here drawing people? Spy
I'm
Family,
like,
they
weak.
you
draw
guys
like
any
one person on the block.
Yeah, and a lot of the animes like the neighborhoods be empty and the kids just be walking through the neighborhoods in the back. Well, I don't know if they back alleys, but you don't see nobody on the streets. It just
Yeah,
be like,
exactly.
that's interesting. I watch Buddy Daddies before I watch Chainsaw Man. I tell you that. I'm
What?
just saying, bro. I'm just saying. It's honest.
But Chainsaw Man is good.
You sound so disappointed. I thought you just said Buddy Daddies was fire. What happened? Where was the
I'm
excitement
saying
for
like
Buddy?
Chainsaw Man is like the anime is really good. You should have should give it
Man,
a
what is
chance.
Demon Slayer coming back, bro? What is Bleach coming back, man?
June. Bleach comes back in
This
June.
year?
Yeah. It's a lot quicker.
Oh,
It's a lot quicker than you expected. They just like cut a few months. You're already jumping right back in. Yeah,
I guess it,
that. What else came back? I know
her Black.
if you're a fan of Nier Automata has an anime as well.
What was that?
Nier Automata, robot girl, white hair.
B2?
If yeah, 2B.
Oh, 2B. Okay,
Yeah,
I can
see,
never say that name. That's what it is.
yeah,
Nero or
it's 2B. So if you're a fan of the game,
Mm.
you or if you're a fan of the game or you're not familiar with Nier, I feel like the show did like a really good job because the first episode is literally the first part of the game, and I was
10 out
like,
of 10.
yeah, I was like, wow, I was like, this is pretty good. But the problem is that the CGI for certain scenes,
Bad.
it's bad,
It's
but
bad.
I don't know. Here's the thing, like, I feel like that was a choice. Like, it wasn't like a budget constraint. Like, for some reason, when you look at it, it was like, why I feel like this was a choice to make it look like that.
Is it kind of like how the Dragon Ball Z movie was, where like Goku and Beerus when they first fought in the movie, like the CGI when they was flying around
Oh
and it
no,
looked like
the CGI in Nier is ass.
Mm.
damn.
If I'm gonna be honest, it's ass. But again, like I
Damn.
said, I feel like this is a I feel like it was a
Got purpose.
creative choice because they don't have to do that. That was the thing. I was like, oh, all the robots and stuff, all the metal pieces are weirdly like CGI, and I was like, oh, I was like, you guys didn't have to do that, but it's
Mm.
whatever. But
It's giving me like Berserk, like when they did the animation for
no, that's
Berserk.
different. Berserk is fully CGI.
Yeah.
This is like you get like full anime, but for some reason only like in the metal. Every time you see metal, robots, it's like it's just janky, like it just looks janky. But again, I don't know if it's a design choice. Uh, the only reason I'm also watching this show because knowing Yoko Taro, he gonna find a way to make this show canon to Nier, and the rest of the Dragon series, and I refuse to find out that this is canon. I don't be like, damn. He's like, I gotta watch this anime so it could tie back to a new game. Like, I don't want to deal with all that, but you know, rather be safe than sorry. It's like Kingdom Hearts all over again.
Oh God.
Oh, oh, God. No.
Damn.
And
So since you also asked about Demon Slayer, so it's not they were doing a in theater premiere for like an extension to the sword for like the beginning of the Swordman Village, but also like an extension of the entertainment district, which just centered around like the meeting that had with all of the demons. It's supposed to be in theaters. The sucky part is that it's not going to be in New York. It's going to be in LA. So
out of all the places,
Word,
out of
son.
all the places,
They get everything,
it's
yo.
the one
Eight
time I wish
movies.
I had the one time I wished I used my press privilege, but the press privilege doesn't mean they pay for my flight. Everything else is on me.
Yeah.
Like I
yeah,
like
it's
Demon
supposed
Slayer,
to
but
be
like damn,
Yeah, I'm not going to Cali for Demon Slayer,
for
bro.
one episode, an extension of an
Word. And
episode.
it's
I
a
think they
filler
literally
in
said it was
between
supposed
two
to
seasons.
be like the first episode of the Swordman Village is supposed to be an hour long. special with Muzan and the other demons is supposed to be like 45 minutes. So it's supposed to premiere in LA in February, and then it's supposed to be in theaters in March. So the LA is getting it first, and then it's hitting theaters in March.
I'll wait, boy. I'll wait. Or
Theaters
I'll
to
just
watch an extended episode.
And I'm like,
I already
can
read the
you
I
manga.
know.
It's actually you can actually see the full box set right here. It's right there.
Oh, I want to buy that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got the whole box set. So every time where you see me trashing it, there's a reason because I own it. I own all the damn manga.
I ain't read it, so shut up. Shut up.
I will just tell you, it's great.
It's easy to catch up on too, honestly. If you were to read the manga, it's not long. It's really short.
But I like my
ending
animation.
ending might disappoint me. Ending might disappoint me.
Hey! Change this topic. Change.
If you want to
Yeah.
see a main character peak, you ain't gonna see a peak main character. That's for
Hey,
sure.
so Horoni Kenshin, right? That's coming back.
Um,
Um,
Ronin Kenshin. I never heard of that.
Okay, switch the topics.
Because the creator decided to be a pedo. So
Man, that don't got nothing to do with his work. My
now every
man.
time I look at these scenes, I'm like, nah, I know what you really mean by that. The Japanese R. Kelly got me.
Oh damn, that's a hell of a title.
Japanese R. Kelly.
Japanese R. Kelly go crazy.
Because he was so. The difference is he didn't deny nothing. He was so
Word.
open about everything. With how young he likes them, his whole collection. Like they said,
Oh yeah,
they thought he
yeah.
was the distributor, but he was the buyer. So it's like, wow.
He just had so much, so much.
That's so disturbing, bro.
Why Roni Kenshin?
His,
Could have been a whack
his really
anime.
disturbing.
Word, that's
Could have
like
been a
a
whack anime. Like
man.
Bubbaloo Journey
Oh, yeah.
Adventures. Like
What's the one with the dude with the nose there? Like boba 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 boba.
oh nah, Bubble Ball top tier. Leave Bubble Ball alone.
Look,
Shit is
I know
trash.
I know it's stupid, but it's an entertaining stupid.
That shit's trash, bro.
No,
That
leave
is
him alone.
garbage.
There's not a lot of freaking
It don't need to be. Whatever you about to say,
he
it
could
don't
smoke
need to be.
Saitama with how broken he was. Bubble Ball was
Oh.
like undefeated. He's like OP as hell. Open
With
his head, open a whole new universe. Like he'll change the
fact that
episode on you. He's
you
like the
know this.
Popeye. Yeah, it was on Toonami.
Yeah.
I don't watch it, bro.
It was on
that channel
Toonami.
come on. That shit was trash. After I seen him fighting with his noses, I was like, next. I'm not
That's
watching
cap.
that, bro.
That's cap.
Bro. If you go to
I'm gonna
punch
ask your
somebody
sis. So
and their nose
did you
hairs,
watch it on Toonami?
of course, that's the only place I
That's
ever
how
seen
I
it.
got into it.
Exactly. So I'm trying to understand, how did you skip the episode?
Cause it's trash, bro. What you talking about? Clearly, sis had enough time to go back and watch it. I'm not watching that shit. Like what? Next.
I didn't go back to watch it. I watched the premiere episode on
Look,
Toonami.
see? Trash, bro. Oh my
No,
god.
Bobo is top tier. Even the intro was fire. Like
I don't even remember the intro, bro.
I remember it like
That
it was
theme
yesterday.
song though, it was great.
No. Y'all not gonna disrespect intros on this podcast, bro. You trying to say out of so
No,
where do
it's
y'all
a really good intro.
It's a really good intro.
play it right
though.
now, bro?
Right now, I ain't getting copyrighted for nothing. You got me messed up.
You know how quick,
Play it right
how
now,
quick
bro.
the copyright is on Twitch, bro? Like, no, you
Look at
can
it.
play with that.
Like Japanese music, not on my watch. The Japanese companies are so quick. For all I know, they're gonna copyright me for this damn One Piece do-rag. I don't know how.
No, you
Are they gonna
blocking out the
copyright me
logo.
for
Oh
the
well,
Deku?
not the other one.
Yeah, it's over. Got it's saying Akira right there. Like it's over. I'm about to get
I've
copyright
been.
strike.
Yeah, we're done. We're done. You might as well play the
Boy,
intro now
there
because
I
we're
was about to say
done.
there's nothing but like anime shit on this side.
See, Toy Animations is looking at it. Is like how are we gonna figure this out?
They're typing it right now. They're typing up their contract to sue. Like, yeah, false
They're
advertisement.
typing up everything they see. They're like, there's a Broly in the corner. There's a Kakashi right there.
You better blur your background, sis. Ricky better blur his background
Nah,
too.
it's too late. It's too late. Oh man.
These are fully licensed products, okay? I did nothing. I bought them.
For what we know,
Word. Stole him off the truck, bro.
you
That's a
go
lot of
to
product
Comic Con
knowledge.
and
You gave I'll say you gave me the Nezuko, bro.
Hey. Don't throw me into this ball. Do not.
oh man. What? So what else? What else other than anime talk?
Word.
We got The Last of Us finally comes out this week. Actually,
Can't wait for it.
people said that the premiere was actually really good
Okay.
because the premiere released in LA for the
Always.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Always in LA.
It's always LA. They showed the first episode or first 2 episodes, and people
Cool.
loved it. So I would assume it's a
Right.
mixture of gamers and non-gamers who'd be like, yeah, really good show. I mean, as it should, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
it's The Last of Us. Oh,
That's the
but they
obvious.
did confirm. Neil
Hmm.
Druckmann confirmed. I don't know if it was Neil or someone at Naughty Dog. They confirmed this though. They said that they will not continue the show that will pass the games, and it's only been 2 games. We're gonna
So wait,
watch.
so
So 2 seasons.
Well, no, because realistically, if you really think about it, the first game, you could make it drag for like 3 seasons at least.
and then there's an
Yeah,
in-between
that's a
era
point.
that we don't know about between the last game and the second game because Ellie kind of just grew up,
Yeah, there's that.
Well, they could include that.
Yeah, they could dedicate like a whole season of freaking Joel losing Ellie to the damn Fireflies and all this other stuff. It's like there's a lot of stuff they could do. They could do a whole
So it's like
season where Ellie decided to go by herself in that snow, whatever the hell that freaking intense mission. You have to
First
kill
of
the
all,
guy.
hey, Joe was out of commission. Feel me? She had to step up. That was a big mission right there.
No, but
Nah,
I'm
I ain't gonna
saying
lie.
that level was intense.
That could be a whole fucking season for real. The way she had to
That's a
fucking.
whole season right there.
I mean, nah, we kind of dragged it. Not a
No,
season.
because like how much episodes is a season? Like 10 episodes, right?
That's true. Yeah.
Well, for their first season, they're only doing 9.
See, there you go.
Is it
They're
one of
gonna
those things
drag
where
it.
it's like
They're gonna drag it.
each
They're
episode is
gonna
an
drag.
hour?
Yeah,
Each
each
episode's
episode's
gonna
an hour. See, you could really do a lot of seasons with one game alone, and then when you get
Yeah.
season 2, where you know where Joel, well not season 2, well
I
when they
mean,
make it to The Last of Us Part
when you
2,
get to the game 2, and
You're not talking about that, bro. You ain't
where
talking about
Abby.
that. Fuck Abby. Fuck Abby. Off the
Yo,
rip.
whoever gets casted as Abby, 10 out of 10. I know
Whoever gets cast
we're
as
probably gonna
Abby.
be like in our 40s. I'm gonna be like, look, Abby, 10 out of 10.
Abby is gonna get
whoever
hated.
I'm about to say whoever
Hated.
gets casted as Abby, just like
Quit social
turn off
media.
all
It's not
your
even
social
worth
media.
it. Quit
Just
social
Word.
quit.
media.
Just turn off your phone. Just log off of
Turn off
everything.
your email.
They sent so many death threats to the voice actor alone. So like, don't.
Yeah.
And I
Don't
actually love the voice actor, bro. She's a great voice actor.
Where she
But
plays King
that
Trunks.
character, bro. Ugh.
No, I like Abby. When
I
I
bet
first
you do.
played as Buff Abby fighting the zombies, I was like, oh man. I was like, what a strong, independent woman you are. You don't need no Joel.
She-Hulk over here, Hulk smashing the
Bro,
damn
10 out of
zombies.
10. 10 out
No,
of 10.
bro.
I love the hell out of
No,
that.
bro.
When
But you don't like Ellie
No,
with her
I
crafting
love
and
Ellie, but
skill.
her problem with revenge dragged on for way too long for me.
Nah, bro.
Cause
Everything was expensive.
she waited till like what she killed like the pregnant woman to be like, oh my god, I'm so
It
sorry.
first of all, that was an accident. Let's not even do that. That was an accident, bro.
And then after she gets smoked by Abby,
You're so
like
disrespectful.
you know it's true. She gets smoked by Abby. A whole time skip happened with a whole she has a whole what wife? You could consider her wife, right? Because
Yeah.
she gave her like
Yeah.
they had like a ring or something, right? Girlfriend, wife, whatever. They had like a kid, and how Joel brother comes back, he's like, oh, he's like, you telling me you don't want revenge anymore after she did this to me? I was like, wow, what a
Yeah, I ain't gonna
loser. He's like, you could have find
Tommy,
her yourself.
Tommy should have went by himself. Word. He went by
Tommy's a
himself
damn
first time.
loser, bro.
Tommy, first of all, don't disrespect Tommy like that. Tommy was
He
just
needed Ellie's help.
he was sour, bro. He was
What a
sour.
loser, bro. Bro. When Ellie,
Oh wow.
I was so mad too when Ellie decided to like when Ellie decided spoilers. When Ellie decided to be like, huh, I know where Abby's at. I'm gonna go all the way over there, all across the country, just to just to smoke somebody. Like, come on.
Gangster. Gangster, bro. That is called grit and determination.
Just whack.
But my thing is the reason why I heavily had a problem with it because I feel like everything was just tragic. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody really got what they wanted.
Yeah.
Abby, well, wait,
The whole
spoiler,
game was gray as
spoiler,
hell.
spoiler.
No one got anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like even after killing Joe, she like Abby lost everything, everything.
Yeah, she did.
Ellie lost everything, and even like you said, after sacrificing all of that just for revenge, she didn't even go through with it at the end. It was like you did all of that just to be back at square one. It was like,
You
what
know
was
how
the point of it?
she went all the way over there just to lose her finger?
Yeah,
You
you
lose
did all
both
of
your
that.
fingers.
Your finger bit
Come
off,
on
and
now.
then you just go back home. Now you can't play the guitar. It's like, it's
Obviously,
like
with part 3, you might as well kill her off.
who, Ellie or Abby?
No, Ellie, you might as well just because I feel like it's gotten to the point where Ellie doesn't realize, like, look, I'm the antidote. There's no one like me. Because what more
Yeah,
can you do with Ellie? Her arc is
that's,
done.
I feel like I feel like they tainted it in a way. I feel like as a franchise, two didn't do its justice. At least the hype that we had for it. The gameplay was by far fire. The gameplay was amazing, but I feel like as a story, they kind of disrespected two great characters. I don't know how they're gonna go about the third one if they're gonna do a third one, but they just left it at a weird place. It's
Yeah,
so
she
strange.
just leave the guitar and just dipped.
Yeah, so it's like, what you
Yeah.
gonna do? You gonna make the cure? You
Might
gonna
as
live your
well.
life? You gonna die? Like, what if she just go old and die? The world fucked. It's like you can't do nothing with that. So strange, but hey,
The I Am Legend timeline.
word. Like the whole game wasn't even about making like the. I thought like the first game was about trying to save the world with this cure, magical cure, whatever the case is, saving. I don't know, like the bond between the two of them. Then the next game was just like fuck life. Like I just want revenge, revenge over everything. So what the hell is the next game gonna be about? I don't know.
Oh, I guess we'll find
Well,
out.
fun. We'll see. Oh snap! Ricky
Yeah.
got his first bot.
I got a bot. Hi,
He
I
got a
want to
bot.
offer your promotion. Oh my god, the price is lower than any competitor. I already have a competitor? Oh, 10 out of 10. We're winning,
Oh,
boys! Let's
we stepped it
go!
up, city
I
boys.
have a competitor!
You're making progress, people. I'm liking
Oh,
this. I'm
man.
liking this.
But yeah, that's
That's
funny.
not our
Alright,
first one.
we got that. Uh, have you guys, are you guys considering seeing Megan?
That's that.
The little robot
That's the
girl?
one about
Everybody
the.
loves that movie.
I haven't
Okay.
seen it.
I don't know if I want to spend money, but
We can get
$5
it.
I just
Tuesdays.
I just wanna know why she was dancing in the hallway. Like, I don't even see it as a horror movie at this
No,
point.
everybody says it's not a horror movie. It's like a comedy. It's like a comedic slasher. It's basically Chucky, modern day Chucky. If we're being honest,
Cool.
everybody said that. Everybody said that who have seen it. Everybody laughed. As you can see, it got good reviews too. Like people just love the movie. I want to see it
See,
too, but only for
see,
Oh,
$5
wow.
Tuesdays.
you're so
Weird.
stupid. I seen a clip of like in a theater, there were like a bunch of girls, like I guess short girls dressed as her,
Oh
like
yeah.
walking out the aisles, like high fiving and shit. I don't know what was going on.
Okay, the marketing for this movie is bad. All right, the trailer was great, right? Because everybody was like, "Wow, she danced." You know, the LGBT community is fine with it. You know, it's like Megan is LGBTQ like queen right now. Everybody loves her.
I have no idea. I wouldn't
So
know.
like now the marketing, I don't know why they decided to get like 10. I don't know. Look, it looks like 50 girls, right? I don't know. I can't count, but it's probably like it's probably like 50 girls. They go into Starbucks. They go into football games. They're they're dancing in the street. I'm like, look, all right. And it's like I don't know who's the marketing manager for this, but it's kind of
But
cringe.
it's not good.
It's not good. Like do it like every once in the, for example, Smile, right? You have one creepy person come out, smile, and you have like the jumbotron, have the camera. That's all you need. For Megan, they're dragging it, and it's not
That,
funny drag.
that smile shit was creepy as fuck, bro.
Oh wait,
That
didn't
shit
you
was
tell me you saw Smile? Was that
yeah,
was that
somebody in the
you?
theater did that, bro. I was in the back, all the way in the back of the theater, like a black person. I'm sorry. And then at the end of the film, some dude stood up, turned around at the audience, and then did
Yeah.
the smile. I was ready to kick his ass, bro. I was like, nah, I
Didn't
ain't
you tell
about
me
that.
people yelled in the theater though?
Yeah, it was like, yo, hey,
But
don't
why
do
didn't you
that,
guys
bro.
just jump them?
Hey, man, after watching the film,
It's
all I
just
was thinking
one.
about was,
Think about it. Like it's only one. Like you saw the movie. It's just one spirit. I'm pretty sure the theater was packed. You guys could have jumped them.
But like, y'all could have jumped him real quick.
if we judge, you would see, y'all ain't watched the movie, bro. If you
I
watch
saw
him,
the movie. It's just a weird giant freaking.
I'm not fighting that shit, bro. You
I
saw her try
would.
to fight.
I would.
Man, I'm gonna just leave. Feel me? I'm gonna just not look at you do that thing. I'm gonna just head out. I'm gonna just go.
It's like the
I
same
don't
thing
got
with like Grim Cuddy. It's like the exact same thing.
terrible.
Yo, one day we should do like a reaction. I'm gonna share Grim Cuddy on Discord, right? And we're all gonna watch Grim Cuddy. It's gonna
Watch
be
it
a
out.
pod of just reacting to Grim Cuddy. And I'm gonna make sure that the film is not shown on. I'm gonna figure it out. We're not gonna get copyrighted. I'm gonna figure it out. But we're gonna watch Grim Cuddy, and we're all gonna be hurt. So you guys should understand that this film is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
Why do we have to watch a bad movie? why?
You
Why
have
our
to.
first one gotta be trash, bro?
We
Look,
could watch
sometimes you
Morbius.
gotta.
Morbius is not trash though.
Okay.
Whoa,
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 what? Whoa,
man!
what?
This is on record too. What do you mean? This is. What do you mean Morbius is good?
Morbius is not
Can
trash.
you elaborate, please? I
I
would
said
like.
Morbius.
You're like the only person that I know who like Morbius. No shit.
Hey
Like this
man,
is not even trolling.
don't
Out of
bro.
everybody I know in my life, even on
What?
social media, you're the only person that likes Morbius, and I would like to understand why.
I feel like Morbius was fire, bro. It wasn't. Well, I don't have no prior knowledge to Morbius other than he's a anti semi hero for Spider Man. I have no expectations going into it. I enjoyed seeing the subscribe. I enjoyed seeing the CGI when he was like whooshing through the buildings. I enjoyed how he looked. I enjoyed the combat. I enjoyed him fighting his homie. Them transformations, them both fighting. I enjoyed the movie. I don't know what was there to not like about it. Like, what expectations could you have for Morbius? Like, it's not like
A good
Morbius
movie.
hasn't standalone stuff. You said good movie,
Yeah, a good
bro.
movie.
You watch Chainsaw
Yeah.
Man, bro. You're not doing that, bro. Watch Chainsaw
What?
Man, bro.
Chainsaw Man gets nominated for awards. No one is nominating Morbius.
Bro, what award did it get nominated for? Being lackluster, bro?
No,
Like,
literally, the creator of Chainsaw Man is getting like he's like top sellers in freaking New York Times and like
New York Times, bro. I wish I could throw my
Lloyd,
chair back in
yeah.
disgust.
that's a
It's
very prestigious award to get.
Trash.
damn man. So this means you're gonna like Vegan Craven.
Don't disrespect me, bro. We're
You
alive
already
right
like Morbius. You're
How
gonna like
does Mor-
vegan. You don't like Vegan Craven
How do those two relate? Let
because
me
they're
know.
made by the same people, and apparently it's all in the same universe.
So
You like
what that
Venom. You like Venom 1 and 2.
don't you see? We're on. I ain't gonna lie. We on record, and you lying on me like this, bro. You gonna lie on me with an audience?
Audience only got one bot. We
That's
talking
all
about.
you need. You need one viewer to see you on some bullshit. I said Venom 1, I said was fire. I enjoyed the comedic relief between Eddie Brock and Venom. Venom 2 was hot garbage.
Okay.
I don't like Venom 2. Because Venom 2, come on, it's Carnage. It was supposed to be way better than that. They didn't do Carnage justice, and it ended way too quick for me.
Supposed to be.
We've had
rated
conversations
R.
about that already. Word. Carnage didn't do his job, and a vegan Craven doesn't make sense. Why are you playing with my intelligence
At
right
all.
now, bro? All I said was
Morbius,
was
if I
bad.
remember correctly, Morbius don't even drink blood in this movie. He drinks a blue bag. I'm trying to understand if they already
You
got
didn't
a
watch the
vampire
movie,
who does it.
clearly. Clearly, you ain't watched the movie.
I don't.
Drink
I see
blood
the. I see the blue bag. I see the blue stuff that he be drinking. His
Bro,
prosthetic blood, whatever it's called.
You not saying why you ain't like the movie, bro? Why you ain't like it? You
I
ain't like
didn't,
it because
I
it
didn't
had bad
even see
reviews,
it.
bro.
I didn't
Exactly.
even see it.
How you gonna say it's bad? You ain't watching. Get out my face.
Because all I have to do
It's
is
read
see
reviews.
I have to see 3 scenes. Here's the thing, I can't read reviews because I'm a critic myself. That means I would have to write the exact same reviews. You
Did
forget
you write a
that?
review for Morbius?
Hell no.
Oh, all right. I
I'ma
was about
keep
to,
it
I was
that
about to
way.
come for you, son. I was about to say you fraud.
The moment I saw scenes of like the dude dancing, talking about having sex, I saw the after credit scene where
What?
Vulture was like, "Oh, I'm in this universe.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Spider-Man apparently is the thing." And then Morbius, all he has to say is intriguing. I was like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Jared Leto has a cult. Don't forget that. Jared Leto has a cult.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can either
Oh
confirm
man.
or deny
Check your
these
phone.
allegations.
Check your phone. Search up Jared
No.
Leto cult.
I don't think I want to. This has nothing to do with Morbius.
Think about it like this,
Jared
right?
Leto.
When you
Jared
have
Leto.
when you have a man that looks like Jesus, what do you think is their intentions?
Oh
Out
my
of
God.
curiosity.
I think we're steering away from the topic. We're going a little too far left.
We're getting
Jared
too
Leto is
deep.
not the Messiah, bro. We're getting too deep. We're getting too deep. Watch
We'll
the
get
bot.
assassinated.
Oh my God. You're going to have his gang assassin our Twitter feed, bro. Oh,
Gang
man.
assassin, you mean his cult? He only lets white people in the cult either, so it
Oh,
doesn't
God.
matter. Oh
Oh,
man. Oh
but yeah. Sony, man.
I'll let them slide for Spider-Verse though. But that's it.
Spider-Verse is going to be 10 out of 10, though.
Oh,
We already know that.
Like, if it disappoints,
How can it?
that means
Throw Sony away.
Honestly, we just want to see why everybody's trying to jump miles for like no reason.
you know why.
You know that. It's because he looked like me, bro.
You know why. Like, come on. You saw Spider Cop there. You know he was the only one that instigated.
I ain't gonna lie, Spider Cop is crazy. Why is Spider Cop there, bro? Why is Spider
That ongoing gag of Spider-Man 4. Now he came out as a racist Spider-Man. Who would have thought? He's like the go-to racist Spider-Man now. That Spider Cop thing should never had existed.
Yo, wait, did they show like the old man Peter in the trailer? Oh yeah, they did.
With
Yeah, they did.
with the baby basket.
Yeah.
I don't remember the baby.
He had a baby basket,
He was wearing like that baby thing that like basically the holder
like
that
the
you strap
kangaroo
on your
type
chest.
thing.
Oh, like the carrier, the baby carrier.
Yeah.
Remember that? That's interesting.
Yeah, the thing is, the baby wasn't on the whatchamacallit. I would assume that
He,
the baby got captured, or gotta find a way to add him into the story to make sense. Unless they
Yeah,
do that comic thing where there was like the spider scions, whatever they called it, and like I remember one of them. There's like 3, 4 of them, and they're like super important to the spider web of destiny, and they gotta kill them and blah blah. It's a lot of stuff.
so wait, wasn't there supposed to be a Madam Web movie or show coming out?
There's a movie coming out, yes.
there's
Okay.
If you're into Terminator, that's exactly what the plot of Madam Web is.
Which one?
cool.
Or just any Terminator?
Because it's any Terminator. The
I
the
must say just
villains,
like the general plot.
yeah, like the villain, the villain goes back in time to kill like the mother of Peter Parker before he was born. And
Okay, but is this going off the premise that Peter's parents are like fucking agents of Shield, or is
no,
it just
they
regular
just they
people?
just regular people. But now here's
Yeah.
the thing:
Okay.
it makes no sense because if you know that Peter Parker is is Spider Man, could just step on the spider. Could have just what?
That
Could have just ended right there. Just you don't have to
But
kill
how
a
would
you
they
whole
didn't
know?
have to.
the
Where
baby's
You
to
don't
not
have
find?
to
even born
kill his
yet.
mom.
How would they find the spider?
If they know that they just have what is it? They just go to Oscorp, just blow up Oscorp. It's like, oh, it's all your fault.
Just blow up the lab.
So blow up Oscorp instead of killing one woman. You think is the better option?
Hey, Oscorp is full of evil. There's only one Peter Parker in that universe specifically, or clones, but you know. But yeah, that's literally the plot of Madam Web. They took the plot of Terminator, and I was like, you know what? I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. Simple as that. Kind of stupid. Like again, you got to kill the whole mom. You could have waited for the baby to be born. Maybe he's in school already. Maybe you could have jumped him in school.
Or maybe they could have just, watched him grow up and then prevented the bite at some point to just
Capture
not.
him. Make him
Yeah,
a villain. Like
Yo, that remind me of what was the one into the? Is it not Shattered Dimensions? Is that the one when Peter was like evil, like a
oh yeah,
corporation CEO and
Edge
shit?
of Time,
Edge of Time. That's which one it is. I always get
where
those confused.
Miguel was like, oh, he's like, you end up becoming like the big evil corporation guy. I was like, oh, leave it to
Yeah.
Miguel to still be in 2099 and still have problems.
Like how the he got to be in another year other than 29. Like how many times you going back
Bro,
to the year 2099?
Miguel's timeline makes no sense because I'm like, bro, so every time there's a disturbance, is it by every hour? Is it every other day? Is it a month? Because there's no way in hell you're hanging out with Peter and it's still 2099. There's times
Bro,
where he's on the regular Earth and come back. Are you
to 20,
delaying 2099?
it was only a month apart, bro. It was nah. I don't understand the timeline either. It's got to be like damn. It's got to be 21,000 now. It's like
Whatever,
why is
like
it
year 3000. Like, come on now.
2099 and we're still like they just need to start calling him Miguel because they got to stop referencing him by the year. His time has to continue.
Yeah,
Every time
I
he
mean,
gets
actually,
brought
I
up, it's
agree.
like he's 2099
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
because all we know is that he's just stuck in 2099. Maybe they prolong time for a while.
That's the thing with that's the thing with comics in general, and I feel like look at me talking about comics now. Marvel does this weird thing where they don't want to age or like progress their characters in a way. Like for example, for some reason Peter's still going back to school and all this
Hmm.
Parker luck. I'm like, bro, they made him break up with MJ a billion times. They broke even in this new comic run. They broke up again. Like, bro, stop. Then there's like I was like, if Peter's going back to college, Miles. I think he's like a senior already in the Marvel comics. Like he looks like a grown adult. I was like, what's happening? And then
Peter
you
should
have
not be.
DC Comics. Oh, what you said?
No, I said Peter should no longer be in school. We're
Yeah,
done with that era of Peter, yo. Like he's a man now. Come on, give him
and
a job.
yeah, he like living with his roommates and something. Like roommates, Peter Parker.
You pushing 40, bro.
Like the Parker look is look. The Parker look
Please.
it's mid. It's mid. Like I don't know how can you keep reoccurring the Parker look at this point is way too drag. And this is why Miles Morales is the better written Spider-Man because he don't have no damn Parker look. He he's good, you know, but then you have now look at for example, look at DC Comics. Damian Wayne is growing up.
Mhm.
Jonathan Kent is Superman. Like people's getting aged up. And I was like, bro, everything that I want in Marvel Comics is happening in DC. Someone needs to figure something out. Why is MJ? Why MJ breaks up with Peter Parker a billion times? Like,
Because
why
they
does
not.
people hate the X-Men? I don't understand. You're literally the whole universe of superheroes. Why is there still X-Men hate? What's going on?
Oh no.
But
Because I feel like
yeah.
Marvel, they don't like to let go of their character. Like
They don't like to let go of their
you'll read,
tropes.
you'll read an Iron Man comic, and where it'll be like, okay, Tony died in this verse, and then you have another Iron Man comic where he's like 30 years old again, and it's like, I accepted his death before, and now you're doing something else.
Yeah. It's like Marvel does this thing where they're afraid to move on to like to next characters. I mean, don't get me wrong. They still, you know, they still bring in new characters, but
Hmm.
they're not how can I say? They're not
I know.
pushed in a way like they always still have to rely on like, oh, if there's for some reason Miles Morales is big, but Peter Parker always comes back in. Like they for Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, you know, like there's always a shadow. They're always overshadowed by like their predecessor. Whereas DC is continuing to show this thing of where like, look, you're not the shadows, like you are the next. Like they don't even call like for example, like I said, Jonathan Kent. Jonathan Kent is not Superboy. He's like Superman now. Like they're not afraid to be like, look,
He's
this is who you are. You guys are the future. You guys are your main. That's it. Where Marvel's like, you know,
we like our go to, so we're gonna keep them.
yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, you guys like Sam Wilson, you like Sam Wilson, Black Captain America. Well, Steve Rogers is still here, so let's give him a bigger story. It's like, huh? Cool. All right. Like they always do this thing. That's why right now I've been like taking a break from like comics in general because they do
Hmm.
like the continued trope. Again, that's where I drew the line. I literally stopped reading comics. Well, not stopped reading comics, but I stopped reading Marvel comics specifically after the whole like, oh, MJ broke up with me. Literally the first issue, it was like MJ broke up with Peter Parker, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm done.
It's like cool, cool.
I was like, you
Like
know what?
You got dumped again.
Like, thank you for making me not enjoy comics right now. Except for, but except for DC, DC has Static Shock. They have freaking Batman Beyond is coming out. They going crazy over there at DC Comics. So I don't know.
tell them
There
to
needs to
get
be
their
a new
movies
status
out.
quo,
Get
huh?
their movies out.
Oh no, they're well. Speaking of movies, have you seen the marketing for The Flash?
Nope.
No, I
The
haven't seen anything.
posters, oh yo, they're leaking. Oh, see, subscribe.
Subscribe.
They're leaking like the marketing for like Ezra Miller on posters of the Flash, and like the suit looks, you know,
What?
it looks
Looks
rough.
trash?
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh,
Like the like
bad.
everything, it looks bad. What? Oh, speaking of that, Warner Brothers are saying like, oh, Ezra Miller is doing, Ezra Miller is getting the help he needs. So we might consider him to be the Flash still. And I was like, wow.
Wow.
Wait, he's the only one out of everybody who stays?
Yes.
Isn't that weird?
Ain't that bullshit?
Nah, bro.
We get one live action superhero. Well, not one live action. We get one Flash live action in a movie, his own solo movie, and it had to be Ezra Miller. I mean, look, get the help you need. I'm happy that he's going into therapy. Apparently there's great progress, but when you had those allegations of like beating people up in Hawaii, giving a girl Stockholm syndrome since she was a kid and still apparently has her. I don't know what's that. There's many allegations, confirmed allegations to be exact, because there is freaking his damn photos in jail of like him taking those pics, him choking out a girl. Like there's a lot, and they was like, huh. Their reasoning is like, oh, the Flash movie is really good, and they're saying like it's just as good as The Dark Knight, and I was like, huh.
All
Well,
right, see, I don't know if
okay.
this is the suit, but it don't look bad to me technically.
Oh, you saw it?
I
Oh,
just
no,
I just
I
googled the
didn't
suit
Oh,
to
Google
see
is
it.
how
it
bad
is it
it is.
like I'm saying from the leak, the marketing though?
I mean,
Flash
damn, I can
movie.
only see this one though. It might not show on the camera right, but his forehead mad big in it.
Oh, it looks better there, but I'm talking about the leaked marketing, but that's different actually.
Yeah, this one don't look bad.
Yeah,
But
I'm just seeing like whatever.
even him having blue lightning pissed me off. I was like, what is that, bro?
Oh,
This
but
is what I
yeah,
saw originally, and I was like, this looks fire actually. If it
is
don't
that like
get,
isn't that like the suit from Injustice?
it looked kind of like it. It has like black and it looks
Yeah,
like
it looks like the
armor.
Injustice armor.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool.
So like, is it is it that?
Oh no, that's
Is
not the
that
leak
it?
marketing. No, but
That's
that
something
is the
else?
suit. Yeah,
Okay.
I bet you if you were to find it on Twitter and type in the Flash leak, they'll show it.
They'll show it.
But yeah, overall, Warner Brothers might. I hope not keep Ezra Miller, because if this was any other person, this is not trying to be a race thing. But let's be honest.
If it was anybody else, y'all would have kicked them to the curb a long time ago.
Yeah, like Will Smith is still traumatized by that slap. Ezra Miller fought the whole world, so I'm trying to understand how they letting it slide.
Bro, where's my son? Superman is gone, but the Flash remains. I don't understand.
Like Warner Brothers, like y'all, Johnny Depp was innocent, and y'all kicked him
Yeah,
out.
he won the case and everything.
Like,
And they kicked him
like,
off of his
and
show.
y'all
I mean, off
kicked
his
him off.
movie.
Like, what?
Who is this Andrew Miller, bro? What hold does he have on the industry?
I
What
don't
does
understand.
it's like what I think I've said this on the podcast, or probably not, or it was probably off camera. I was like, bro, I was like, is Ezra Miller like the real Flash? Because remember, like, I don't know if you guys remember where Ezra Miller, they was like, yo, we can't find Ezra Miller. He went into hiding. He's like, where is he? And then like 3 days later, oh, Ezra Miller went to Warner Brothers to reshoot scenes. And I was like, wait a minute.
It's like, wait a minute, what?
Where was the
Yeah,
He
cops?
did what?
that was off camera. We had that conversation where he was talking like how the government could find like terrorists and stuff in other countries and they can't find
You can't
Andrew
find
Miller.
Ezra Miller, bro. And then I was like, how
That's
strong is Ezra Miller? Because he's over here fighting people, but it seems that he hasn't lost a fight. How strong is this man?
my son is an undisputed champion. Nah, this story is just not adding up. It's not making no sense, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't let him slide. I'm gonna be honest. I can't. I'm happy that look, if everything is true about him getting the help he deserved, that is great.
Ooh.
But all the past stuff
Don't
and a
get
lot of
erased.
crazy stuff, again, keeping the girl hostage, all this abusing, and like lashing out in Hawaii, all this other things. It's like, bro,
Yeah, you don't get to
how
be the
can you
Flash.
keep how like PR for this movie is going to be hell, whether they like it or not. I like speaking of
I don't
PR.
see them. I
Oh,
don't see them making a lot of money from this movie, honestly.
Now people are gonna watch it just because it's
have you seen
Unfortunately,
edgy.
comic.
Avatar 2?
Nope, I haven't seen
No.
But
it.
that movie's making a lot of money.
Of course it is.
If look, if Avatar 2 could make money, watch
None
watch
of
I
us
the
just want to
watch the
know.
Flash make a
I
billion.
just want
I'm
to.
gonna be mad.
I just want to know
a
if Avatar
billion.
2 is like worth it though. Like I want to know if I should watch Avatar 2.
I keep making this joke about like I was like, how come I've never seen I don't see nothing about this movie. I
No,
actively search for this movie. I search for the spoilers. It's like,
there's no
who is
spoilers.
seeing this movie? How is this movie almost making the $2 billion? It's only been like 3 weeks.
Nobody I've known have gone and watched the movie, so I
I
don't
will
know
say
who's in those
nobody I've
theaters.
known has seen it, so I don't know.
Nobody's even talking about it like how they talked about other
Right?
movies.
The
So
only
yeah,
the only time I talk about it is like with my comic book group, but that's it. And I'd be like, man, this movie's trash. I'm gonna keep it that way until until I eventually see it. But it's like, it's like I see it eventually. I mean, I didn't look. I'm not lying. I didn't like the first movie. When I rewatched the movie again as an adult, I didn't like it. The dialogue is
Mm,
very bad. Like, when was the last time you guys seen the first Avatar movie?
whenever it came out,
it's been some
Exactly,
time.
me too.
I was
exactly.
like the year. I was like the year it came out, and then I think somebody had bought me like the DVD set for Christmas
Yeah.
when Blu-rays, when people still cared about Blu-rays. So
You got that
I,
sitting in your crib
Oh
right
my
now.
god, I
yeah,
actually
I
do.
do.
I actually own Avatar on like a deluxe Blu-ray also, but I don't know how I got it,
Not
and
a
I
Yeah,
never
deluxe.
watched it.
it's like some deluxe
It's
edition.
like
It
the
opens up like
extended
it's
cut.
like yeah, it's like three different DVDs. They're all different cuts of the movie,
I
and
think
it's
we
just
have
like
the
okay,
same thing. Like I think the cover is like
I think
black.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah. Again, if you guys would
I
have to,
mean,
if you guys would have to decide to watch the first movie again,
hmm,
Don't do it.
the dialogue is very like the dialogue is so bad, but the visuals again, the visuals still hold up surprisingly, but like, damn,
maybe that's why. Maybe that's why people like all the visuals.
because every time you ask somebody about Avatar, you'd be like, oh, what you like about it? Oh, it looks so good. Exactly, that's it.
It looks so
Because
pretty.
you know where the real story, where's the real good story of Avatar is? This right here, the real Avatar.
Pulling out the box.
Like a real one. You got me, man.
That's all we care about.
Real
Which
Avatar.
good news for that. The movie will be set for 2025, and the original voice
Mad
actor for
far.
Zuko is coming back.
I thought they was doing a movie with them as an adults. They're doing
Yeah, I
that
thought
Yeah,
they.
still.
they are doing them as adults, but they're using I think they're trying to use the original voice actors, but allow them to kind of age up their voice to fit the character. So
As they should.
As
Wait, so
long
that's the
as
one that's coming out in 2025?
yeah, it's at 2025.
Gross.
We have
2025,
to wait.
It's mad far, bro.
It
bro.
is.
Am
It
I
is.
am I still gonna have hair? Like,
Nah, bro. You gonna look like the the nerds who have like the ponytail, but the top is balding.
you told me like Paul Heyman,
Like the
like a
nerd.
damn Paul Heyman.
Damn,
Wow.
dude. You see me?
Damn, man. 2025.
That seems
And
so
there's
far away.
also the rumor of them doing some continuation of the series, adding the Earthbender
Oh yeah, that I
uh,
know.
I
avatar.
seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
it
I
was
hope the
fire.
movie explains why why Aang was a bad dad.
I also hope they explain why Korra get her ass whooped in every fucking fight, bro.
Wait, what?
She's
No, but like what?
why is Korra the only MC that don't know how to use her powers, bro?
Because
I
she's
love
way
Korra.
too. But that's the thing. That's the thing with
But
That's literally the whole plot of like the Legend of Korra. Because Aang
she's
starts off
meant
too
to do
soft,
the
while
opposite.
Korra, like literally the first season, is Korra already thinks she's hot shit. So she believed like, oh, since she was a baby, it was like I'm Avatar. That her whole series is her like humbling herself of like, look, this is who I am. She even connects with the first Avatar, the complete first. That like people's misconception of Korra, they only see like the first episode, like the first season of her being a dick. And she is a dick. It is because she really believes she's hot shit. Every season she gets humble when what's the airbending dude who took her powers away?
Every
Bro.
time, bro. And then she severs the ties to all
But
Avatar,
here's the
bro.
thing, she's fighting people that Aang can't really fight.
I never
Mhm.
said she couldn't. All I'm saying is why she get her ass bust every time, bro. Why?
Bro,
Because she was meant to be humbled. That's why they did her storyline the way they
Nah,
did it.
bro, that's
yeah.
whack.
Aang was supposed to learn to make hard decisions despite being a
Yeah,
pacifist.
because if you look at
Korra was meant to be humbled.
yeah, exactly. If you were to rewatch the first Avatar, right? If you were to
Mhm.
rewatch it, Aang doesn't fight. He dodges. He weaves. He don't want to fight. He doesn't fight.
Yeah,
He's not a fighter.
He'll try to talk
He's
to you.
literally the complete opposite of Korra. He is not a fighter. Aang doesn't become like a fighter until like whenever he was like, oh,
gotta
Avatar.
stop the war, bro. Yeah, that's pretty much
Oh
it.
yeah, we
I'm
went.
not
Oh wait,
saying
I
that
remember now. I remember when he decided to like really start fighting. He goes to Boston, say he got smoked. He
by
took
the
his
old
powers.
man.
I remember now. He was like, "I'm not gonna be a pacifist. We're gonna fight them right here, right now." Next thing you notice, Avatar stayed gone. Damn, what a
They do
loser.
nothing. Korra done went to the spirit realm, then used spirit
She
energy, then
fought a
lost.
spirit. She fought the spirit of like the overall spirit. She met freaking Uncle Iroh. That's OP as hell.
Bro, we grew up with Uncle Iroh. He was there the whole time until he
In this,
passed, bro.
yeah, exactly. But he was there in the spirit realm. Aang is done. I don't even know if he could be in the spirit realm anymore. Because
Bro,
if I remember correctly, the whole Avatar state cycle is officially gone. So
yeah,
I
cause
don't
of Korra, bro. Yeah,
because she's
she
fighting
fucked
big
it up.
OP people.
She fucked it up, bro.
It's
She
all right.
always fuck it
So
up.
she still won. She still won.
Did she?
Yeah,
She
she did.
killed all the other avatars. There is no more avatar. So wait,
Just
so
need
then where's the
Korra.
fucking avatar coming from? Is it before Korra? Because didn't she stop the cycle of avatars?
No, she
That's what
didn't
I'm.
stop. It basically got resetted.
So so she became the first.
Something like that.
See what I'm talking about? Korra always fucking up, bro. Why is she fucking up so
Man,
bad?
Aang is a loser, bro.
Don't disrespect Aang, bro. Aang is the
He,
goat, and you
he,
know it. So he
he,
might be a bad dad.
uh,
I
he
know
a
he's a bad
loser.
dad.
Like,
You don't be mad, bro.
like
For my son
a
hit you
real
with
a
that.
real man is like a real man was freaking Zuko.
Oh
Freaking
god.
what's this guy's name? Sokka. Sokka was a real homie, bro.
I was a cry baby the
Why
whole time.
Sokka got no kids? Why he died and not have kids? He was the only one.
Has this
Everybody had a great future.
Jesus.
Sokka, everybody turned old. Everybody's enjoying life. Everybody's having kids, thinking about themselves.
So the movie gonna show us what happened to Sokka, bro.
Bro, if they kill Sokka in this movie, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna be like, wow.
The first scene, him in the battle. Douche. Damn, I'm out. I'm out. I'm ignoring that. That's
No, because
tough.
technically this movie will technically be before Korra, because they'll be
Yeah.
like semi adults. But oh Sokka, He gets all the girls, and he still
You got
gets
all the
smoked.
girls and no kids. That's tough.
That's crazy.
But yeah, animated Avatar, 10 out of 10. See, we had a whole full
10 out of
discussion
10,
about
bro.
great Avatar, not blue people Avatar.
Not the blue people shit, bro.
If I wanted to see blue people Avatar or blue people, like I said, I could just watch Wakanda forever again. That's it. There's water. There's the
Every time
Talakans.
you
People.
say that, I think of like who's the blue guys who do like the musician shit with the black suits and the
The
painted face,
you mean the Blue
You mean,
the
Man
blue
Group?
you mean
men,
the Blue Man
blue men. That's what I think about every time you say it. If I wanted to see blue people, that's what come in my mind.
You,
Blue people dancing.
oh man,
Speaking of Wakanda Forever, Ricky,
Yes.
you know
I'll
where
get
this
the
is going.
shirt. Don't worry.
You know where this is going, bro. This is week 5, bro. Week 5. That's all I'm saying. We about to be in February, bro. And I still got
This is why if people like and subscribe, if we could get a studio, where we could
don't,
meet every week, we wouldn't
don't,
like. How are we supposed to share Blue Chew? How?
don't deflect, bro. Don't deflect. Oh man.
Are we gonna get our own G Fuel flavors? Like, there's a lot.
Word.
There's a
I
lot
need a
of
movie
things.
flavor G Fuel for real. That'll be fire.
A Moody G Fuel. Actually,
Well,
What
I mean,
color
like,
would
what would
that
your
be?
flavor?
what?
What would your flavor even
See,
be?
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
It got to be mystery flavor though, because depending on your mood.
That already exists.
That was maybe have one though.
I want to hear y'all think of one. God damn it, I was trying. Y'all ain't had to shit on me like that.
I'll make a Coke
Damn,
flavor.
Coke, like
Like, no.
or like.
But that's
Oh,
a good idea, though. Damn. Hold
I
on.
don't think
Because
you sound like
it's an energy drink, right?
you're gonna get sued.
Coke flavor, right? But I can't get sued from Coca-Cola because what Coke am I talking about? No one knows. No one knows. I'm just saying.
People sell crack to
See,
kids.
if we had a studio, right, and we get G Fuel, I could snort my G Fuel Coke flavor on stream to see if it works.
Yo, I do not condone any of this right now.
See, you gotta think big. You gotta think the future.
You're
gotta test
thinking
it.
about the end. That's a difference, bro. That would be the end of our streaming, the end of everything. That'll be our last podcast, bro.
And I'm like,
Terrible.
don't worry, it's just G Fuel
You're gonna be like,
sponsored.
don't worry, it's just you.
My pupils is so dilated. It's just a huge.
Oh man, the fact that we know these things is another thing in question. But changing topics, changing topics.
Speaking of
Mm.
Coke, right?
Damn it! I said changing topics, Ricky. That's okay.
One time I walked down K Town. If you guys don't know what K Town is Korean town in Manhattan. Really good food. Highly recommend. A lot of good spots. Yeah, gets packed. It weirdly gets packed. Like it's its own different universe. I don't know why.
To the point to where they will shut down the street when
Yeah,
it's that bad.
yeah. So like one time I was casually walking, and like these couple of young teenagers had the white stuff on their heart, like they had it on their hand. I saw it.
I thought you were about to say on their hot dogs. I was
Nah,
about to say what?
no, chill. That would be insane though. But yeah, they had it and they snorted. I was like, wow, this must
Oh,
be a party.
Not
okay.
this much. Yo, do we all have Coke stories, or should we just switch this topic?
No,
I gotta
keep
go.
it going. We're already far deep into the pod. I want to know.
All right, so there was this function I was at one time, and I was mingling with the
What?
specific
That's a very strong word.
pigmentation of people. Feel me? I
Once
was
you said
mingling.
mingling, I think that already solidified the fact. What kind of solidified identifies the fact who and what you was talking about.
You feel me? We doing a little thing. We like, oons, 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 oons. So then now Shorty puts her arms around me. So I'm like, oh, feeling the vibe. I'm like, oh, it's about to get nice.
What kind
Shorty
of
took
music
out a
was
little,
playing? I'm kind of
little.
curious.
It was like ravey kind of like, but it's not like hardcore like. It was like, so it's like that vibey one, like when you be like
Damn, you was
tripping
in
out.
cyberpunk. Okay, keep going. Keep going.
Bro, she takes out one of those like lip gloss sort of things with the little hook at the end, bro. Like while her arms are over me, and she just dab a little, and then I was like, "The fuck is that? What is that?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You want some blow?" I was like, "Nah, bro, I'm good."
I would have been
I'm
like, "Give
good.
me a try." Shoot.
Yeah, bro, I was never so scared in my life. I was like, I'm gonna just go this way. Faded into the crowd, disappeared, bro. I went to the bathroom like, did she just? It's time to go, bro. It's time to go. It's not my scene.
You
I'm
wasn't
not.
there for the real party. That's for sure.
Word. I was there for a good time, not a long time, bro. That shit was intense. Scary, bro. I've never done it. I don't think I ever will.
Do you have a Coke story?
I do, and surprisingly, it happened at work. Not at my current job, but like at a past job. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Full disclaimer, I used to work at Macy's on 34th Street. If you've ever been to New York, you know that's a pretty big
Oh,
store. It's nine
Macy's.
floors. 9 floors, actually. No. Let's correct myself. It's technically 10.5 floors of merchandise. Because for some weird fucked up reason, there's a half floor. Um, had a customer, I worked in the smartwatch section, so I'm getting commission selling watches. This dude's chatting, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna buy a watch. Buy the most expensive Apple Watch we have to sell. Like
Wow.
25, was
That's crazy.
$2,500 at the time. Hey, I'm not gonna be mad, bro. Just like that's my commission, so that whatever, spend your money." My dude was like, "Yeah, you guys are really helpful." He's like, here's my business card. I have parties all the time. You guys want to come? Like, hey, you guys want some Coke? We're like, wait, you mean like you mean like the soda? Like the soda? He was like, no. Like you guys want some Coke? And we're just like, sir, security guards are right there, sir. We have gel sales in this store. What do you mean? Why are you asking us, sir? And then he was like, to solidify that he was talking about Coke, he took it out his pocket. He was like, "Yeah, you wanna try?" I'm like,
What?
"What?"
Wait, he took it out his pocket?
He literally had the tiniest Ziploc bag, took it out his pocket, showed it to us, and was like, "Here, you guys want to try?" Like, no, no, but thank you. Have a good day.
Oh man.
I was getting ready to say I didn't hear nobody say no yet, so somebody had to take a
So see now I really have like an actual like this is a real Coke story. I didn't do it yet, but we'll see. It depends
Not
whatever industry function I get invited to. I get a a little dabble. I already
I'll
drink
get a
so much
little
caffeine. I might as well like
yes. That's wild.
No,
That's
that's
wild.
wild. It's too wild for me. I was talking about. So I've witnessed someone do cocaine in front of me in middle school.
Middle school?
Middle
Middle
school.
school?
Now
They
here's the
doing with
thing: when you're in the when New York back in the days, public school was kind of wild.
oh wow.
I was in a public school where the middle school was part of the high school. Um, it's by the projects as well. It was if anybody who lives in New York or from the Bronx, it was between Intervale and Prospect Avenue. Around that time, it was very dangerous. I know a guy pulled out a gun on me in middle school around that time. So that whole place is weird. Um, yeah, I had a friend named Enrique. I don't know his
Sorry.
last name.
Iglesias.
I don't know his last name. I have
So
many friends named Enrique. That's the wild part, but that's not the point. So this was like 7th or 8th grade. He was like, "Oh, I got cocaine." I was like, he was telling me and this other guy. He was like, "Oh, I got cocaine," and I was like, "What?" He was like, "Yeah." And mind you, again, this is a ghetto school. When you're in a public school system that's in the hood, you're not with kids. You're kind of like with kids who act like adults. So it's a slightly different vibe. It's not the same as suburban life of, like we live Euphoria. We don't even have to watch it. We lived it. It's different. So this guy, he takes out the little bag. He was like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "It's real." And I was like, "What?" He was like, "You guys want some?" And I was like, "No." So he goes like this under the school desk. No shit. He pours it. And he goes like,
Nah, that's
"Bro,
wild.
Wow.
bro." I was like, mind you, this is what I was already experienced in middle school. I should save this for other pop. But my middle school stories were. I don't
Why?
even know if I was in middle school. I do not know if I was in middle school.
Wild.
My middle school was way more intense than it was high school, and that's the crazy thing. I don't know what kind of universe I was in, but it was too
Nah,
wild.
That's wild.
nah, it sounds
The
nah crack.
school, the school itself was called New Day Academy. I don't know if it still exists, but the school was called New Day Academy. If anybody wants to search it up to see if it still exists, it's there. It's called New Day Academy. But yeah,
New D.
yeah, it's called New Day Academy. I don't know if it still exists. We were the first. If I remember, I went in as one of the first students. Like, the school just opened, and we were like the first set of students and the first graduates of the school, etc., etc.,
Oh yeah.
etc. It still exists.
It's it's
Yeah.
still there.
Any gang violence? Because they had a rival school where every morning there was a fight. It was crazy.
The perfect
Oh
picture was
wait,
taken
never
with like a bus
mind.
in the way.
Wait, never mind. It said it closed in 2014.
What a bunch of
Oh,
losers. Did
Oh,
it say why they closed?
I'm about to say, where did you
Where's the
see about it?
controversy? Did they find out about the kid doing coke?
It's probably been a whole series of kids after that. You got a Rocky picture in your school? That's kind of cool. You had a Rocky statue?
We did. No, when I went to the school, they still had like construction scaffolds and stuff. If you ever been around the projects, that's what kind of looks like.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it was like still yeah. Yeah, and that's my
That's
actual
your crack
time
story?
of seeing someone seeing coke. It was wild.
District 12? That's where it was at?
The
it
movie.
literally said so.
Trying to
Like,
find
there's
some.
literally a article in the New York Post in 2010 saying how the school should have been closed,
Should have been.
considering that they should have been closed, considering that the school only had a 34% graduation rate,
That should tell you a
and
lot about my school.
New York City usually closes down a school that has less than 56%.
Wow, so everybody got fired?
That's
That's
tough.
insane. Because what? That was like 2000. I didn't went to ninth grade until I was like 2008, 9. However, math works. I don't know. Wow, that's crazy. Bunch of losers. Couldn't be me. I graduated. First set.
A
Gang,
bunch
gang.
of losers.
A bunch of
Yeah,
losers. Can't
just out of
graduate.
curiosity,
Can't
just
Nah,
out of
graduate
gang,
middle
curiosity,
school.
I had to
gang
look
gang
up
is
our
the
high
reason why
school.
they closed down.
Yeah. School was
God damn it.
violent as hell. I don't know how he kept it alive. School sucked.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, just out of curiosity, I had to look up high school real quick. They're bragging in their website so much.
They're
Hmm?
bragging? Oh, damn.
Yeah, they are bragging so much on their high school. They're like, here's our school stats. The high school is health professional and human
Oh,
services. I hated saying the full fucking name. They have reached $2.8 million in grants and scholarships. They have a 95% graduation rate. Do you really?
95%. That's pretty damn good.
That's pretty damn high. Okay. 50 plus clubs and teams offered. It didn't seem like it. It didn't seem like y'all had a lot of shit.
I'm about to say that's a little bit of cap, but it's been a few years though.
Maybe they changed some shit. I don't know. It's been 10 years since we graduated.
They probably didn't update that website. It's been a while. After
Word,
after that website was posted, that was it. They called it a day.
That ass. They ain't want no smoke with no retaliation to my boo.
They're like, if you're a graduate of HPHS, you are academically prepared upon leaving school. Yeah, Lord.
No, I was a smart kid. I believe it. I was taking college prep
You a
until
nerd.
I realized I was like, you guys are I was like, you guys are asking way too much for college prep. And then after that, I was like, man, I'm not trying hard no more. You guys are asking for way too much. I was like, straight A's. Wait a minute, 90s? You know what? I don't need that crap anymore. I was like, as long as I passed, I passed. And I kept that model.
I was a 65 goat.
I believe it.
65, 50, 65 scared me. I hate it, honestly. I hated seeing anything below 80.
Below what?
Below 80. I was an overachiever, a little bit of a perfectionist, up here taking AP classes and shit.
See?
I was happy they kicked me out of freaking those college classes. I was like, I'm in high school. You want to know where like I really stopped caring when I took this class called college prep or whatever, and we had a movie night, and the movie night was like the first Twilight movie. Literally, after that movie, no shit, I have not went back. I was like, you know what? Being really smart academically, I was like, it doesn't really matter right now. I don't need this. I know. But again, as long as I passed, that's all that matters.
Word. I did the bare minimum.
I found the most accurate stats for our high school, though. That's hilarious.
For your high school?
There was about 1,700 kids enrolled in our class school at the time. The most accurate was that 53% of those kids were Hispanic, which checks out because there were a lot of Spanish kids in our school.
School in Brooklyn, correct?
Nah, it was in Manhattan. And 72% of the population in our school was female.
Female. So. Yeah.
Damn, you guys went to a gentrified school?
Yeah.
Damn, I was living the ghetto life for like mad long. What?
Not me, man.
All my schools would buy the projects all the time. Bro, one time I got out from the subway station. I got robbed at gunpoint for a Metro card.
Oh my god.
I even gave him a working Metro card. I was like, you dumb. I was like, the fuck? I wasn't even scared. I was like, oh my god. I was like, why?
It's a Thursday, man. What the fuck?
I'm over here walking to school. Like, let me get your Metro card. Don't make me shoot you. I was like, what? Bro? He's like, you're a high schooler trying to shoot me for a Metro card?
Yo, times are tough, man.
You didn't even see if it worked. You just got a card.
This shit can have no funds on it,
damn,
bro.
Man, I was risking my life for years. That's crazy.
My parents wanted better for me, bro.
Yo,
yeah, I told my mom
good for
I didn't want to go to school. Yeah, I didn't want to go to school in Brooklyn. I went to school in Brooklyn my whole life. I was like, Mom, I don't want to go to high school in Brooklyn.
Like, the Bronx is just now getting gentrified. I was fighting for my life every year. Bro, like, I don't even know if this is this legal? Is this legal on stream or on Twitch or whatever, or YouTube? Like, bro, you know how many... It's crazy. crazy to say that I'm friends with a lot of gang members, and I don't know why. Like everybody was just cool with me. Like I was,
Hey man,
it's crazy. I would get bullied in school, but then I was cool with like a weird certain amount of groups. And my high school was very blood gang heavy.
explains the do-rag.
Wow, it
Yo.
all comes full circle.
It all comes back
Gang,
around.
gang, gang, gang. Bro, they really had my teacher. I remember I wasn't like the first week of ninth grade. And mind you, high school back then, like ninth grade, they had 20-year-olds. Like they were full adults. We had full adults in high school. No kidding. Whole
That's crazy.
tattoos, everything. They were in my advisory class. It was crazy. Like they had this on record. They made a video of my high school teacher. His name was Mr. Go. I don't know if he's still alive, but
Your go.
yeah, his name was Mr. Go. He was Korean. His passion was movies and stuff. And I wish I could talk to him now as an adult because this is literally my passion. But hope he survived from whatever the hell this is. But yeah, they recorded a video and was like, "Oh, say Sue Woo" on camera, and they made him do it over and
Oh my
over again. I was like, "No, Mr. Go, don't do it.
god.
You're too wholesome. You don't know about this."
That poor
You don't know
man.
what you're saying. You don't know what you're saying.
That nigga said, "Whoops, whoops, 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 whoops."
Yeah, like another story about gang violence. This is another story from my school. Latin Kings is another gang in New York. Uh, the story is, yeah, and you could find I'm gonna tell you, you can search this up. A student from my school got suspended because they shoved a bat in someone's ass.
Hey yo.
Because
Whoa.
yeah, it and mind you, it was somewhat gang related. I don't know if it was Latin Kings, but I know it was a black and gold color though. But
Mm.
they found him and he got suspended. It was crazy. You can search it up. They literally shoved the bat up the dude for no
That's
reason.
crazy.
What was it? What's that Netflix show? What was that?
Oh,
12 Reasons or something
13
reason.
Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care about that damn show. That show sucks. Man, weird. If I want to watch, if I want to watch real depressing stuff, I watch anime. I'll watch real.
Apparently
I
so.
think the only crazy shit that happened in high school when Washington Irving came out of nowhere to try and jump people.
The Washington's what? The Washington Redskins?
No.
That's racist. Ah.
Yeah, so
The
there's
football team.
another high school that was like a couple blocks away from us, Washington Irving. For some reason, I never knew why. I don't know if anyone ever told me why, and I just forgot. But I just never knew why Washington Irving had an issue with us. Apparently, a group of them ended up walking into the school, and they just started fighting random students to the point to where two of my friends and my boyfriend at the time ended up getting cut. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? What did we do?
Man, that was a once in a lifetime thing. That was breakfast, lunch, and dinner for all the schools I went to. There was a fight every day in the lunchroom, in the classroom. Someone got dragged out from the classroom from their hair and got beat
Oh
up,
shit.
bro. I don't know how I survived. That's crazy.
I
I'm
was
about to
only
say that
involved
could
in
have been
two
your ass,
fights.
Adonis.
I was only
Nah,
involved in two fights in high school. Only two. The
damn.
first one wasn't even my. The first one wasn't even. Actually, both of them weren't even my fight. The first one involved my best friend just getting punched in the face out of fucking nowhere. Fucking weird. And me just trying to stop her from, bashing the other bitch's face
Yeah.
in with a dumbbell. And the other one was
So
again me and her walking out of the library, to a fight, to walking into a fight out of the library. It's it's one on one. The other girl's friends tried to jump in. We both grabbed the two girls' friend. This is a one on one fight. What are y'all doing? Punching the other chick in the face. Why did you jump in?
R.I.P. little Asian girl that disappeared. We'll never know what happened to that little girl, bro. Oh my
She
god.
just got pushed out. She probably ran to class afterwards. We don't
Bro,
know.
she got pushed into another dimension, bro. I never seen that girl again in life. Ricky, I didn't tell you the story, bro. You don't know the story, but I could explain this story in vivid detail, bro. Crazy. So basically,
Well, don't
we
leave
were,
me hanging now.
I got you. I got you. We were all in the library, I guess. So when the bell rings, the kids who have lunch leave and then everybody in their class come out. So we exit out the library doors into the hallway. There's already a fight breaking out with these two chicks. So
Yeah.
now there's like an audience, is like, a whole big ass you got served circle, and these girls are like going at it. They pulling hair, whatever the case is. I know one of the girls. I'm assuming that's the friend that True was talking about. So I'm like, oh shit, she about to get it rocking. Then two other girls pop in the fight, like, oh yeah, get off my homie. So then True and our other friend, they jump in like, nah, chill, back up. What you doing? What you doing? So I'm in the back like, oh, it's about to get crazy. So then I see the dean at the time. He hits the corner, mind you, like a vivid description. He looks like Santa Claus, but like matter of fact, he kind of looked like what's the monkey from Overwatch? he looked
Winston?
like he looked
It
like
looks like
Winston in
Winston.
rage mode,
He
bro. So he hit the corner. He like
Wow.
everybody get the out the way. He like clears the fucking room of kids. Like he makes a wave like Jesus, bro, and tosses mad kids to the side. I look up. There's this one little Asian girl with a textbook, glasses. She gets pushed, so she's like, boom, into
Wait,
the
is that
locker,
is that
bro.
your friend that disappeared?
No, it's a random girl I never seen
Oh,
in a day in my life, bro. But I locked eyes with her as she got flung, bro. So after she got hit, I said, "Oh," and ran because the deed is here. Everybody in trouble, so I just left. After that day, I've been asking her about the girl for in that school. I never saw her again, bro. She got slammed into oblivion. That girl is just gone. I seen her get boom, done. I was like, yo, do you know this little Asian girl? Nobody knows who I'm talking about, bro. I swear, she died that day,
wow.
bro. That's the first and last time I seen her. I never seen her
She
again.
went to a whole dark dimension because no way.
She's, the story has it, she's still trapped in whatever dimension that is from 10 years ago, bro.
I
Like
didn't know you went to the same school for Stranger Things. That's crazy.
she's in the opposite world behind the locker, like, let me crazy. It's wild. That
Damn.
poor little girl. R.I.P.
It was
son. R.I.P.
School.
a very wild day. I was just ready to go home.
We were chilling, man, waiting for the last bell to go off. And all of that shit
Walk
happened,
out the
bro.
library. We like, what the fuck is happening? Why are they fighting?
That shit was lit.
No, with I know with my high school, I got or like schools in general, it was mostly bullying on my end. Before I became the man you see today, I did not look like this.
What the fuck? Nigga about to pull off his face like Mission Impossible. This is what I really look like.
No, because growing up, I was the fat kid. I was a fat nerd. I was always bullied. They stole my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro.
Nah,
Damn.
not
I
the Yugi.
remember, bro. My anger runs deep. I remember what they look like. I don't care if they have a happy life and they're not down with this no more. But I'm like, I remember you stole my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I like those cards, bro. I'ma whoop somebody's ass. I don't
I'm
give
gonna
a
see
shit.
them going to the ball, gonna be like, yo, run me my fade, bro. 30
Like,
years later.
bro, yeah, bro. Like I was bullied. They were cutting
Damn,
my ass all the time, bro. I remember I used to be a crybaby. That's the crazy thing. I used to cry.
that's
I can't
sad.
even cry anymore because I
That's so
cried so much because of bullying. I can't even cry now.
that's crazy.
And now puberty hit me like a rock. I don't know what happened. Uh, the universe said, "Here you go. We're gonna throw you a bone. Uh, it's a gift and a curse. It's a gift because I'm gonna admit I am pretty, but like It's annoying. Yeah.
You got pretty privilege, bro.
Yeah. I don't lie. Let's be honest. I ain't gonna lie. It's true. I have my moments. I ain't gonna lie. Like me being buff. Why I gotta have muscles? I don't need muscles. You know, I don't need this lined beard. You know, I don't need puberty. I could have still looked like how I used to. You know what? I'm gonna look for a picture. Talk about discussion, please. I'm gonna look for a picture.
I felt like this explanation reminded me of Central Intelligence with The Rock. So you're telling me you look like
I feel like that's the perfect example of how I was. No shit. If that was a movie based on my life, I think it was that. I
how
feel,
about saying The Rock, bro? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a funny story, bro.
well, if I could find a photo, I would, but I no like puberty hit me like a rock. I know like there's literally like high school females that like follow me on IG that used to bully me, and I was like, like I'm not following you back. I don't even like you.
Said,
Every time I see people from school following me back, I'm like, I don't even like you.
Isn't that
second,
always the case though? Like your bullies see like, oh shit, he's actually doing really well. Let me try and become friends.
you know what they really want.
Hate, hatred runs deep, and plus I'm way too introverted. I don't even care. Oh, y'all want to follow nobody.
That's bad. It's so crazy because growing up, I feel like if I had to analyze myself, I've always been weirdly like the overachiever hero character in my mind. So I always wanted to deal with a bully situation just so I can beat the bully ass. Like I wanted a bully moment. So I could be that one that be like, hey, leave that guy alone.
Like the episode
Boom.
from Hey Arnold.
I never got it, bro. I never every school I was cool with everybody. I was just chill. There was never no bullies. It was like if somebody had a squabble, they settled it amongst each other.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there was a bully in the school. I won't say never. I think I did have one that I dealt with before in like middle school. That's a story for another pod though. I feel like we shared too many good stories in this one.
Right.
But word,
I feel
word,
like we're sharing a lot of good gems. That this could
word.
be
I'm
about to
gonna
split
store that.
this up for 2 pods. Get out of here, bro.
Word, word. We gotta
All this
save
is
this.
Twitch streaming, so this is like 3 damn videos. Yeah,
Damn, how
3.
long
Wait,
is it?
I am streaming, right? Oh yeah. Good.
Yeah.
What's our time right now? We
Um,
hit the hour mark already?
we
On Twitch.
actually hit the usual time, like an hour 30, hour 40. Because remember
Let's
when I pressed record, it was like 10 minutes in already.
Oh yeah, facts with the little troubleshooting and everything.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So yeah, we recorded for the usual pod. I mean, unless you guys have any final fun little nuggets to share, you know.
Like, comment, and subscribe, baby.
And
Like
drop the follow. Drop the
Word.
follows on
where
Twitch.
where can they find you? Because I realized we didn't say
Oh
this
yeah,
in the
we ain't doing the
beginning.
Oh,
beginning,
we
right?
didn't do it in
Man,
the beginning.
you can
Ah,
go follow
Oh.
us. I talked about linking the social medias, but not actually talked about.
well, if you made it this far, you can follow your boy on IG at The Moody Show, and that's TheMoodie Show. That's a lot, god damn it. And the same goes for YouTube, bro. Follow me, like, comment, subscribe, come chill with your boy. That's it. Road to 100K, bro.
I believe it.
All right. So you can follow me on multiple things. I'm gonna be kind of lazy with this and only gonna name two. I'm gonna start with my Instagram, which is Angelic Fan. Fan separated by underscore, and it's 95 at the end. Hopefully that's not too much. I'm not gonna spell it again. I'm a lazy person, but you'll figure it out. My Twitter is Sky Minx. Sky like blue, like SKY. Minx is MINX. VTV. all caps at the end. So that's my Twitter. And yeah, I'm too lazy to give everything else out. Everything else is linked to my Twitter. So if you follow my Twitter, you'll just find it.
Word.
Find me on my Twitter. RC Imperious. Pretty sure that's still the name. RC Imperious on Twitter. I think that's it. Oh wait, no, because now I'm on Twitch. If anybody
Word.
realizes, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're on Twitch now. Because I might as well just record this pod and be on Twitch. I mean, it's the same stuff. You know,
Exactly.
fun little chats. You know, Recarnation, RICARNATION, and that's pretty much it. Shout out to the homie who mentioned that nickname all the way back in high school, cause that stick with me in my head. Cause I was like, that's a cool little name.
Shout out to our one bot.
Shout out to our one bot. To the that means there's actually one person watching the stream. Cause if I'm watching the stream and you're watching the stream, then who's number 3? I don't know.
Well,
I hope it's not James. I hope it's not James Cameron.
Oh man.
Like,
oh, I gotta be my Superwoman.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, is she even on YouTube anymore? Go do it. I don't care.
I gotta figure out how to do it. It says one love Superwoman and I'm stealing it, bro. I'm gonna do it until we get her on the pod, and then I'm gonna stop doing it. That's my goal. I need to meet Superwoman, and we gotta meet somebody. Yeah, we gotta make it happen.
I gotta get.
Even if I gotta go to the UK.
If we could get RDC World eventually on this.
Oh yeah, that's just a given.
That would be fun.
Yo, when we go to E3, bro, we gonna see them. We gonna see them.
Or New York Comic Con or Anime NYC. Could they come here too?
Where
get invited.
Or LA Comic Con.
I guess we'll see. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you made it far. Enjoy life. Yeah, don't do drugs.
Unless it's crap. Nah.
Whoa!
It comes full circle, bro. We gotta bring it back around. Nah.